Have you actually been in?
No.
No.
Wow, look at that. So that is a big arm. So what is that used for, the big arm?
That is for fertilizing.
Just fertilizing? Also, oh, I didn't realize that.
This is a huge.
That is a huge field.
Yeah. You know of any tours like where people can get right into the?
I do not know.
That's okay. Don't worry.
So how many acres do you guys have in this farm?
So this whole farm is about 220 acres of bogs. Quite a few acres.
Yeah.
And each one is about 5-ish acres.
5-ish, okay.
Which is about 3 to 5 semi-loads.
Got it. Wow, that's a big farm. Do you see 200 acres, Julie? So how many years does these cranberries, do you think, how old are they, hun? Like 2 years, 3 years?
These ones are only about 1.5 to 2 years old. Like next year or next 2 years, they'll be fully producing.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. And they're perennials, right?
Yes.
Perennials, wow. That's amazing. Well, thank you.
Yep.
It's a lot of equipment. We are here at the Cranberry Festival here in Warren. So he said it's about 5 acres, each of these like pieces here. It's pretty nice. All of these tractors, oh my gosh.
I want to get it from the other angle though, so I don't get the parked cars.
That is nice.
He was a cute kid. He was big.
Yeah. And this is how they look.
This Tuesday.
So this is how they feel. Let's see. This is a cranberry.
I want to do next. I think my
These people on tours.
USDA audit might be on the
Oh,
next
that's
Tuesday.
right. Look at that. Oh. The natural pioneer of the selected cranberries berry. So they use a lot of fertilizers, people. This farm is about 200 years old, he said.
I don't know where you find them.
Oh my God.
I've been on tour.
Look how many cranberries.
It just depends how mad I am. You know, if you've asked me 5 times.
Cranberries down there.
Yeah, I see a lot of them.
All right, let's see those.
I see a lot of them in there.
A bunch of things. Like they might just have like they might just like
Wow.
a lot of water and like
That's a lot of cranberries.
Or you can't, people try, but you can't. We do. We have lots of insects. Most marshes I do, they do an integrated pest management, which they come out and scout usually from May through August, economic thresholds, and ours are like sweetworms, sparganosis, beetles.
Pretty, aren't they, Emma?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yes.
We do have some
Pretty dark color.
in the early stages, but if you get control of that, if people fungicide applications early on. But we have to comply with, if you want full value for an ocean spray grower, our standards are actually set. We get the most money if we comply with the United States of the existing standards, because they're higher than.
Oh boy.
We get more money if we comply, and then.
That is really cool. I'm just waiting, listening to her.
Use the lights.
Oh, let's see if I can get it. Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So we have to do that before. That's why when people get so worried about that, you have to follow the rules, or you can't sell your product. Because as a food product, they track that. They have to be able to track where that came from, who sent it in, and where it's going. And as a food product, I understand that, but I feel like we're held to a really high standard, and they like to say, yes, I do, but I use it in compliance with the rules. Right, right. You know, and there's none on there. When you buy that bag, there's none on there. There's, of course, there's none on there. So,
Wow.
unless I eat them right out of the bed. So, because one gentleman was a little worried about the pooping birds and
Yep.
their bird poop in there, and I tried to say no, but then I just said yeah, and I eat it right out of the bed.
And you turned out okay.
I just go like this. That's right.
It's organic, I think.
Yeah, they should pay more for that.
Yeah.
Even your own black peppers got a little powder.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
There is a little powder.
Well, see, and that's why
Yeah.
I think we went to, I am an Ocean Spray grower, so we're grower owners, but yeah, that's why they went to, if you want the most money, they go to the EU, because that's higher than peach. So we're, yeah, so anywhere, if you buy a cranberry, way less. But yeah, there is a set amount that you, yep. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
We are a co-op. And so there's about 700 of us in the United States and Canada that are grower owners. So. But please enjoy all the cranberry products. I'm looking forward to finding out a few more. I heard there's cranberries on a stick. I'm kind of yeah, they're fried and with cinnamon sugar on top.
With Snickers or something?
Cranberry
Cake thing that you
Cranberry cream puff is right next to that. I heard with the Sweet Adelines make a cream puff and they fill it with whipped cream.
You can take the crickets.
That sounds delicious. That's the way to eat your cranberries.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, you're very welcome. Thank you guys. So this is why berries
Let's see.
float. They have 4 hollow air chambers in them.
Okay.
And so when that machine goes through the beds, it combs off the berries. And then we put water on there, and those berries all pop to the top and they float because they have those empty ones. And then we can pull them down, and this machine takes them up and takes them into this machine and puts them in a semi. So that's how that berry would just pop to the top of the water. And
How do you know when they're ready to
Yeah.
be processed?
that's it depends upon the variety and who
Okay.
you're sending them to, but this is an ocean spray grower, so we actually can take samples into the receiving station in Toma, and they do their testing on it, and they'll
Oh,
tell
in Toma.
you. So it meets whatever criteria they want, but these look like they'll be ready to go in the next couple of weeks.
Because some look dark red and some
Oh,
look
yeah.
like
Yeah.
And if I was in there and I pulled those vines back, it gradually, they're a lot lighter down at the bottom, and you're waiting for whatever the majority of them are a nice color.
Yeah.
Got it.
So
how do you pick them again?
So in this bed, what they would do is they would put a little bit of water on, and they would use that machine that's there. It's got those teeth that are on the back of that tractor, and they pull it through the vines, and it combs those berries right off the vine.
Oh, okay.
Then they get that machine out of that bed, and they put water above the top of the vines by like almost a foot.
A foot.
Okay.
And then as those berries all float, they take those 2 green tractors that are there.
Yeah.
And they're on the other
This.
side, and they're together, and they blow the berries away from the side of the bed. And that yellow boom actually usually goes all the way across, but they put it behind the berries, and then they both drive down and they pull all those berries down here.
So that's how you do it.
Yeah, and then this is the machine that would get them out of the bed. They go up that machine, and in the top, the berries fall one way with water spraying on them, and the berries go into a semi, would be parked under this one, and then water and leaves and stuff go